Jamie,
Yeah.
how did you assess your team's performance, especially in that first period? You came out, you outshot them, I think 11-1, but you were still up only 2-0. Did you have a little concern at that time?
Yeah, for us coming in, just worried about this is our first time here. For all these kids, this is their first time in this tournament. So worried about the nerves, worried about just not having our focus there. And these kids impressed me because they came out the first few minutes and we were dominant and got some good looks early. Got a couple goals early, which helped us relax, but almost relaxed a little bit too much. We got a little bit sloppy in that first period. But I kind of thought as the game went on, we kind of worked our way in and out of that sloppiness and put together some good plays and enough plays to be successful.
Started that second period when they put that pressure on, your blood pressure go up a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about that in the locker room afterwards. That's been, we're a good team, and we've got talent up and down our roster. I think that's been one of our Achilles heels all season is playing with elite. We get up and we kind of relax a little bit, and then almost sometimes relax just too much, and then we kind of get too passive, and then we start panicking and making panic passes. Once we got through that kind of 5-7 minute stretch where we could stop panicking and start playing hockey again, we were a much better team and a different team.
Even so, defensively, I think you allowed 8 shots on goal for the game. What was the Forest Lake coach said that you guys just didn't allow them to come into the zone with any momentum, and you'd quickly take things away if they had the puck. Were you satisfied with that part of your team?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you go to a rink like this with a smaller neutral zone, bigger zone, it's important to have that speed through the neutral zone. And I thought we did that well at times offensively. And I think the one thing we've really preached to these kids this week is, we don't want to get beat coming back into our zone. Our job is to be that first and that second and that third body back. And I thought our kids did a great job of that tonight. That was one thing we didn't talk about is how well we got back and helped out our D. I thought at times our D were maybe a bit too passive in our own zone because we let them come in a little bit too much, but our forwards back checked like mad tonight and did a great job.
What's the most pleasing element that you'll take from this game? Is it that tight defense? Is it the timely scoring? Give me a feel for what you're taking from this.
We get to finish our season here in this building, and that we're not over emitter. I think for us, that was goal number one and only goal is, hey, let's play well, let's get out of here, let's get out of here healthy. We're mainly healthy. And I thought we saw a lot of good enough things that we feel confident with whoever we see tomorrow.
Mackenzie, from a player standpoint, you've watched this team all year, obviously, and you've got a great view to do it. Defensively, where does this rank among the performances that the team was able to put together this year?
Yeah, this is definitely one of our best defensive games, I would say. We had a lot of help, at the blue line, and I didn't see much action, obviously, and so... from the D standpoint, it was great, and I had a lot of help back there, so it's a lot of fun.
Mackenzie, how do you keep your focus when your team's out shooting somebody 35-8?
That's probably the hardest part of games like these. These are oftentimes the harder games and those ones where you come in and you're getting shots every couple seconds. So mostly just focusing on the next play, thinking about what you're going to do and how you might play the puck. And yeah, it's definitely a tough mental game, but yeah.
Angie, you're all over the ice today. You're not the kiddie core anymore. You've all skated enough this year, put enough goals. How did it feel out there today? Did you feel comfortable now?
Yeah, it was really fun with all our friends there watching, and it was just exciting to be playing here.
Where was everybody? Out Forest Lake outdrew for his crowd 3-1. Did they not let anyone out of school today, or what?
Well, the boys' hockey team couldn't come, so that was a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't think Forest Lake had school.
Okay.
For any of the players that you guys Coach talked about, you guys go through this for the first time. I mean, what's that like? Because you're playing in a bigger building. You're playing in the morning, which has to be a little bit different mindset as well. I mean, did anything have to change routine-wise for you guys? Doesn't matter who answers it. Anybody can take it.
It was just really exciting, and I think we came into the tournament really prepared and looking forward to winning, and it was our goal to get here, so we were really motivated.
Coach, can you talk about that? I mean, playing at 11 in the morning is a 100% different mindset than playing at 7 at night. I mean, did you have any conversations with the girls about that?
Not really about the morning. Personally, I think as coaches, we talked about that, and we hadn't seen them play in the morning. We haven't played a morning game all year, so we're not really sure what to expect. I think as the year went on, we saw this team just get better each and every day, and that's a tribute to all these kids up here and all those kids in the locker room and how hard they worked. And the funny part is I was worried about how they were going to handle the big spot and handle playing here and in front of all kinds of people. And I think this past week of practice has been our best week of practice all season. I think they came in relaxed, they came in motivated, they came in hungry, and that's kind of what you want to see as a coach, is a team that's kind of peaking at that right time. And we feel we're playing our best hockey, and we feel that we see that from practice standpoint to what we do in games, and even when we have our bad stretches, we get out of them fairly quickly and back into playing good hockey, and these kids did that tonight.